Once upon a time, churches dominated the Denver skyline, even though they overshadowed by high-rises now. They're still pretty impressive landmarks. And here to talk about some of the most famous Denver churches in our own backyard is our very own Dr. Colorado. Good to see you.
Great to be here, Denise.
Let's start with the 1911 English Gothic Revival Church. It's really a jewel. It's St. John's, right?
St. John's Episcopal Cathedral.
What's your favorite story about St. John's?
Well, for one thing, that tower you see here in this image never got built, but the rest of it's there. But on the back northwest corner, there's an Adam and Eve window of Adam in the Garden of Eve, I should say, in the Garden of Paradise. And she's scantily clad, and she's very provocative. She's tempting the snake with the apple.
Oh, my goodness.
And this was so distracting that everybody would sit back there by the window instead of up front in the church. So they had to send the stained glass window back to England to put a rose bush in front of her to hide her a little bit.
You kidding? Oh, my God.
You go into church, you'll see that window.
There's a rose bush hiding all the goods, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now is it true there was a race between the Catholic and the Episcopal cathedrals to finish theirs first?
That is true. And this is Immaculate Conception under construction here. You can see the light coming through the windows. And while it was under construction, lightning struck that west steeple and knocked it down. And meanwhile, St. John's Cathedral, which is in a race to see who could finish first, had trouble with floodwaters.
Oh,
but Dean Martin Hart of St. John's wrote to Bishop Match, the Catholic bishop, and said, "At least our troubles don't come from above."
Oh, so who finished first?
It was the devil, I think. St. John's did. The devil was putting groundwater into St. John's, but they managed to get by that.
Oh, my goodness. Now, isn't Central Presbyterian famous for its outreach in the community? Is that true?
Yeah, this is a beautiful church down at 17th and Sherman downtown.
Yes, that is gorgeous.
But they took in the Chinese at a time when they were being persecuted. They take in the homeless. They do a lot of great social service work.
What about Trinity Church? What's so great about Trinity Church?
Well, it's one of the oldest there. And it's just won the Governor's Prize for the best restoration. They've done a great job of restoring that rhyolite. It's by Robert Rochelaub, our most famous early institutional architect. And if you take a look, you'll see three of everything, like in the Trinity, 3 windows, 3 doorways, and 3 rings around the steeple.
Okay.
It's a beautiful bit of architecture.
And that's the same one, but it's in a postcard, correct?
This is an old postcard. It's right across the corner from the Brown Palace.
Oh, 18th and Broadway.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Now, there was a competition to get closest to the Capitol, and the Baptists won. How did they win?
They're right across the street.
How did they win?
I don't know how they won.
Huh.
Maybe they built faster.
I guess so. There's the church right there, which is a beautiful little church, too. And then explain this one right here, this picture we're looking at.
Yeah, this is getting the landmark plaque there. That's Alan Fisher, head of the Landmark Commission, right in front of First Baptist Church there. And that's the pastor receiving this landmark plaque, this magic round plaque that wards off the devil.
Whoa!
These evil demons that would tear a church down for a parking lot.
Give me an amen, everybody. Yeah. We can't talk about churches with St. Patrick's Day right around the corner and not mention St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Right. St. Patrick's Church.
It's
not yet been promoted to cathedral.
You're
Denise,
right.
But
You're
one
right.
day.
It has a unique look.
You notice that it's Spanish style. And Father Kerrigan, the Irish parish of this, went to California, toured all those California missions, and came back inspired and said, "We need a church that looks like a California mission." So he put together this grand church, which is another landmark.
It is beautiful. We have like 20 seconds left. With all the construction, do you think any of these churches are going to be demolished?
We've got them all landmarked.
Yes.
So they all have that magic bronze plaque.
Good. Yeah. So the devil's not getting anywhere near them.
Right.
No way. Take part in History Colorado's annual Irish Denver tour to celebrate St. Patty's Day. Join Dr. Colorado and the Honorable Dennis Gallagher on March 11th from noon to 5 for a bus tour of Irish bars and churches. You'll make a stop at St. Patrick's Church to visit with the Little Sisters of the Poor and sample their heavenly holy cookies. They're delicious, I hear. Register today with History Colorado, 303-866-2394. That's 303-866-2394. For Dr. Colorado's other tours, talks, classes, and books, please check out dr-colorado.com.